Okay, guys, we're back. We're back. End of April. 1 month, one more month of IPL. This is going to be the hottest month of the year. We're all burning, right? So I've finally switched my background. I'm finally sitting in a comfortable spot. It looks good and all. So now, coming to the matches, we saw a 14-year-old hit a century. People are scared of their CBSE results over here. People are scared of their 10th, 12th college exams results. This guy is slapping them for 100. Is he the equivalent of Lamine Yamal right now? Right now, when
On that note, before we go on that note, before we go on, for whoever is getting their ISC and ICIC results,
today,
congrats to you guys, and good luck
good luck.
too.
Whoever got state results and all, sorry about that. We forgot about it. Already, we couldn't wish. We didn't know. We didn't know all the dates. CBSC May 7th. You'll all be fine, guys. You'll all be fine. But anyway, let's move on to the cricket. What a match! What a match! 200. I was expecting Gill will also hit 100 at a point. This is the second match which Gill missed out on a century. It felt like, but oh, bro, they just came out all guns blazing. RR. But like even out at the power play, I wasn't so sure they'll win because I saw three matches they screwed up like this. I wasn't sure they'll get the fourth match. I saw that yeah, Suryavanshi wicket fall. I'm still having some concerns. Okay, Nitish Rana came first ball hit for next ball LBW. Oh, okay. I'm having concerns with this team. But I think what I mentioned in the previous video is that the lower teams now are going to start denting the top teams. So now RR the other day and yesterday KKR they dented GT and Delhi's hopes to go on top of the table. So RCB is in a very good position right now, and now they have to both win like 2 out of 4 or 2 out of 5 to go to the playoffs, which is seem relatively easy, yes, for a team like that. But you can never be too sure. And KKR keeps their playoffs hopes alive as well after that win. This is a pretty dominating win only. Like at a point, yes, it felt like Vipraj might be able to do the job, but that kind of job would only be good if he had support from like Ashutosh or someone like that. But obviously that's not the case. But let's just focus on the first match. Butler, Sai Sudarshan and all these guys, same. What else can we say? We keep mentioning this after every GT match, no matter if it's a win or a loss. They keep doing their job. They keep doing their job. And what else? They all have a good average. They all hit at a very sensible strike rate. They want to play in such a manner. They're playing traditional cricket, but in a more modified way. It's what Chennai expects they could do if every batsman played normally. You have them hitting 180 guaranteed every match, no matter the pitch, no matter how slow it is. The way these guys play. Keep in mind, these guys are all orthodox batsmen, the top three. Like Josh Butler as well. Like now, since he's an older batsman, I'll say he's somewhat orthodox, but he plays more orthodox shots than the rest of like Shah Rukh Khan and all, Rahul Tewatia. You can't expect them to play such orthodox shots later down the order. So these guys all play very sensible cricket. If one goes out, they'll know when to anchor, when not to anchor. But just coming to that RR batting, there's nothing. There's only have to talk about two people, Jaiswal and Suryavanshi. Parag, yes, he finished the game at a good strike rate. I can't complain about that. But they dominated the chase. They weren't scared at any point. They weren't scared at any point. They just bashed it. Someone was saying that Chankoli came, Mankoli Kamil. The main character in that had more balls to face to hit that century rather than Suryavanshi. Now people will say, oh, he did age for this. Bro, even if he's 16 or something, even if he's 19 as well, how does it matter? It's still a feat which has to be very much appreciated against a lineup of Prasidh Krishna, Rashid Khan, who else is there? I don't know, but these guys are the ones who are like the front runners, who are the purple cap, Sai Kishore, all these guys are there. You're hitting six after six after six. It feels magical to be there, especially in front of the home crowd. But like obviously, imagine if he was doing it in the Ahmedabad stadium in front of 140k fans. That would have been a different feeling. But in front of the home crowd, also it's always good. But enough about me. What do you have to say? Go for it. It's fine.
Yeah, when you look at this match, I know is the 14-year-old Vaibhav Suryavanshi stealing the spotlight. But I think you have to give credit to the GT batters for being so consistent as well. The top three have been so consistent throughout the tournament. Yes, Shubman Gill at times hasn't got on, but Sai Sudarshan and Josh Butler, they've been consistent throughout, and Shubman Gill has started clicking now. Yes, like Steve mentioned over here, this is the second time that he's missed out on 100, and they've been playing at good strike rates as well. And in when you come to RR bowling, I think you have to give credit to Mahesh Tikshana and Sandeep Sharma for the way they bowled. They controlled, they reduced their target by about 15-20 runs, because the way Josh Butler was hitting, it would have definitely been 15-20 runs more. But keeping that aside, the opening partnership between Yashasvi Jaiswal and Vaibhav Suryavanshi was so pleasing to watch. Yashasvi Jaiswal playing such a mature innings. He was the anchor in this chase, where he gave so much support to this youngster, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Into it 100 of 38 balls, and especially when you're a 14-year-old, at immense pressure coming into one of the biggest franchisee leagues in the world, and to perform like this. You could see how elated the team was and the support staff was to see their youngster score 100, especially Rahul Dravid. He didn't his him being injured didn't stop him from celebrating this young man's feat. I mean, not only did he score 100, but he was the fastest Indian to do it, and that's some style to get your maiden 100 that too in such a league. uh, yes, he's definitely made some people question what they're doing in life. This man's only 14-year-old. He's just 14 years and he's achieved so much already. He hope he keeps doing this. Hope he keeps performing and he makes a name for himself. Yes, and when he did get out, yes, I think there was a little concern for this team because of how they were chasing in last couple of matches, but then they got over the line this time around and they got it with 25 balls to spare. So that there would be a big boost for their run rate. That's all there is. There was a run fest of a match. There was 400 runs scored in that match, 400 plus. So that's all that is there for that match. Let's come to the next match, where another team that is trying to make a comeback uh, into the for the for in the race to playoffs, which is DC versus KKR. DC was looking to get the win and go on top, while KKR was trying to still make some fight for the playoffs, and we saw KKR come victorious. I think if you look at their batting as well, I think this is another example of how you don't need one batsman to score that huge, huge score, humongous score of about 60, 70 for you to get that 200 score. If if 4 or 5 batsmen together hit about 20, 30 at a decent rate, you can get that score. It was seen in this KKR batting. If you see their opening partnership, they had a good partnership. They kept losing wickets at constant intervals, but that didn't stop their run rate. They were constantly in the 10, 11 run rate. Yes, in the last when Mitchell Stark's over, that was a superb over by the way, a team hat trick. Uh, in that over. Yes, and quite interestingly, that was the first time I've seen the fielding team review when it is already given out. I understand it was just hat trick and all of that, but yeah, there's a lot of firsts in this tournament that we're witnessing. And if you see the opening partnership of Romanullah Gurbas and Sunil Narayan, it did set the platform. And then everybody contributed with the 30 runs. If you look, Ajinkya Rahane, 26 or 14. And then Ankush Raghuvanshi, yes, he was the top scorer. He played really well for that 44 of 32 balls. And then Rinku Singh as well. The partnership between Ankush Raghuvanshi and Rinku Singh was vital as well. Uh, yeah, that's about their batting. Now, when you when you come to this chase of DC actually looked like they're cruising and they were going to, win this game as well. Abhishek Patel, yes, he did get out early, but and if I'm not wrong, three wickets fell quickly. The Abhishek Patel's wicket fell, then Karun Nair fell, and KL Rahul also fell. KL Rahul, it was a brilliant throw by Sunil Narayan to get KL Rahul run out. Uh, they were 60 for 3 when they at 6.3 overs. And, and if I'm not in power play, they were 58 for 2 in the chase, which is not bad. After losing 2 wickets, they were close to the 10 per over mark. And then Fab Duplessis and Akshar Patel, the way Akshar Patel was playing, even with that injured hand, that was a very courageous knock from his end. They both were batting beautifully. They made sure that the required run rate was not going too high as well. But I think after Akshar Patel fell, the DC's chase went downhill. Wickets kept falling. I think it was that spell from Sunil Narayan that turned the match back on. And this was a match where both the captains got injured while fielding. Ajinkya Rahane has picked up some injury. So Sunil Narayan became the stand captain, and it was the stand-in captain's contribution that got KKR over the line. He picked up those 3 wickets, and then you have to give credit to Anukul Roy as well. He was asked to, start the bowling innings. He was given the new ball, and he did bowl really well. His economy of only 6.75. And yes, so I think it was the spinners who took the majority of wickets for KKR and that won them the game. Overall, it was good team effort from this KKR side. But yeah, that's all I have. What do you think about this match, ST?
See, firstly, let me.
ST,
Yeah, yeah,
what's
yeah.
your opinion?
I'm here. Don't worry. The lag is crazy, guys. If you're not able to figure it out, it
Yeah.
feels like a news channel right now. So, firstly, looking at the KKR, I was thinking that, yo, KKR, this pitch, people are saying 190, 200. I'm like, okay, with this pitch, with the KKR batting lineup, they should at least reach 230. And they were on the right track for that. They were on the right track for that. When you have, I think KKR has built a perfect 11 for T20 format. For a T20 format, it's built the perfect 11. Since you have batting till 8 or 9. Okay, so now you have till Anukul, and then they got Anukul Roy instead of Ramandeep to get that extra bowling option. So even Ramandeep can bowl. I'm not saying he can't, but Anukul Roy is a bit more better in the bowling in domestic and all. Also, we've seen he's been with Mumbai for so long, and whatnot. But you see this batting lineup. You have Sunil Narayan, you have Ajinkya Rahane, you have Gurbaz, you have Ankush Raghuvanshi. Then you have in batting impact also you have Ramandeep and Manish Pandey sitting based on when the wicket falls. They've made the team in such a manner that they should win every match. You have some 5-6 bowling options as well who can get wickets. It's not like, oh, I can bowl, I can use this fellow to bowl. In that logic, even Hyderabad can use Travis Head to bowl. But it's not like that, right? You have Harshit Rana, Vaibhav Arora, you have Sunil Narayan, you have Andrew Russell, you have Anukul Roy. If you want to bring it, Ramandeep also can get those breakthroughs. He wasn't playing yesterday, obviously. You have Varun Chakravarti, you have Venkatesh Iyer. Venkatesh Iyer has also bowled from time to time. When you have even 5 set bowlers, sometimes sixth bowler, it might feel unnecessary, but always it's good to have sixth bowler. KKR has made such a good team. Unfortunately, the season hasn't been going their way. But I remember my original top 4 predictions, they were there. I was thinking in the start that it's going to be KKR Mumbai, not in any order obviously. KKR Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad might go, and GT might just miss out on it. But now looks like SRH is probably going to miss out, and KKR is also going to miss out. And probably Bengaluru is going to be starting in that 4th place. So now with the team so good on paper, it's like last year as well. These guys had practically the same 11. If you noticed, they bought back Vaibhav Arora. They got Harshit Rana. They have Venkatesh Iyer. They got practically most of the champion team back. The only difference is they don't have Shreyas Iyer. Instead of Shreyas Iyer, you have Ajinkya Rahane now, who's been performing very well for his age, for people, for his strike rates, everything, the way he's coming in. He's been one of the consistent players in the top order, and he's been the most consistent player as well, except Varun Chakravarti for KKR this season. So I think overall, this is a win which is long overdue for KKR. This was the type of win they should have gotten. Delhi, unfortunate. I think Ashutosh Sharma has also lost that magic for some reason. Ever since that Mumbai match, I have kind of given up on expecting him to turn every match. I remember when he used to play for Punjab, at least I could expect if Shashank and Ashutosh were batting, even if Punjab doesn't win, they can play till the last ball. Over here, before the fifth last ball was only over, we understood the match is over because Vipraj can't hit a boundary on every ball. And it's not even a boundary, he had to hit a 6, he had to hit 24 or 5. So, that point, it's practically impossible. But I think Delhi, they have to take a hard look back in the mirror. And now I think this might give confidence to KKR and SRH as well because these guys are losing. It's the correct time to hit. Now SRH has a match against GT, which has just lost. KKR again has a match against all these other top teams. And unfortunately, they couldn't do anything against Punjab. Maybe they could have won the match as well. Who knows? We never know, right? So I think KKR and SRH just take one match at a time. At least one of them can go through. I still feel like at least one of them can go through. If they start playing the right mentality of cricket, I expect that from KKR easily. Because they have some sense and they have Ajinkya Rahane. We need that kind of player in our team as well. I hope Ishan Kishan starts playing that role. But for now, what else can I say? But I think on the whole side, I think it was good couple of matches. Now today's matches, Chennai and Punjab.
Chennai and Punjab.
Now Punjab needs to win this. If they lose it, there's going to be some trouble. Right now they've played 9 matches, if I'm not wrong, 9 matches and they've won 5.
Yeah, they played 9 matches, if I'm not wrong, but one of them was washed out. They shared a point.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned in the last video,
it's practically a loss.
It's
practically a loss.
It's going to be a little difficult for Punjab because of that washout. Yes, they could have probably gotten the 2 points if it hadn't rained, but that's all ifs and buts. And there's still good amount of cricket left in this IPL season, and we're seeing a lot of youngsters come up this season, and we hope that they continue performing, and we don't mind seeing some other new youngsters who come in this day. And like I mentioned before as well, we would love to see the experienced guys come back to form, and perform and light up this IPL even more.
We saw that Faf a bit yesterday.
Yeah. It was good to see Faf come back from that injury. Yes, against RCB he couldn't manage to score, but he played well yesterday, and we hope more of that happens. So and there's going to be more videos from our side as well. So stay tuned for that, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys.
Chalo.
See you in the next video.
Bye.